at that time when you received that spreadsheet, did you come across the differences between what is in the 205s and that spreadsheet or on your working document?
There wasn't any differences.
I cannot wait for the Section 205s to come up in the Jocelyn Smith case because, hello, there's a lot going on over there. But let's talk today about the SENZO MEYIWA trial and the late advocate Joshua Tulani Ngomezulu. And do you guys remember, do you remember the time? I think it's an iconic moment because I always go back to it. Do you guys remember when Advocate Ngomezulu was holding up the papers and saying, I am in possession of Kelly Kumalo's 205s? Do you guys remember that? Well, I'm here to say to you, I am in possession. But first, before I tell you what I'm in possession with, do you guys also remember I did a video about a few weeks ago where I read, yes, Funda Togo Funda, the entire letter from Mary to Haas to the NPA, okay? I'm going to link the video up here in case you missed it, okay? But guess what? The letter was addressed to a certain general who will go unnamed, okay? Because you'll understand, okay, when we get to the letter, when I read it to you. But Mary to Haas's letter spoke about Warrant Officer Makhubo and that he needs protection. And it also spoke about Patricia Mashale being the mastermind, if I recall correctly. It was a very, very long letter. Okay, so don't forget to watch it. I'm going to link it up here. But the general has responded. I'm going to read you the response as it is because, I don't want to add or remove anything. I'm just going to... So the general has responded to Mary de Haas, Professor Mary de Haas, that is, and it is on the South African Police Services letterhead. Okay, very, very official response, and it is published by the Sunday World. Yes, the Sunday World, the ones who revealed to us, members of the general public and the public jury, that Patricia Mashale is the mastermind in the SENZO MEYIWA trial. But you know what? I'm digressing. I know. You guys are like, when is she going to get to the point? Let me get to the point, okay? So the Sunday World issued another article today. I'm not going to go over it because they're simply only reading Professor Mary de Haas's letter now. Something that we did weeks ago. But anyway, let's go to the very end, which is the response. And it reads, I just have to channel my Funda Togo Funda energy. Okay, so it says, South African Police Services, Private Bag X1500 Silverton 0127. My reference, and the reference number is 4 of 14 2 those, just a bunch of numbers. Okay, I think we can skip the numbers. Inquiries, and then there's the telephone number. The National Head Directorate for Priority Cases Investigation, South African Police Services, and then there's a stamp. Okay, it is stamped the 26th of February 2025, and it says, Miss Mary de Haas, care of at the University of KZN Durban. Okay, and then it has her email address. Her email address is very telling. Okay, it's very, very loud. Okay, her email address is, it says at violencemonitor.com. Okay, the domain name for me catches my attention. Okay, but I promise I'm getting into it. Dear Mary, dear Miss de Haas, RE, Section A. Please clarify whether there is any truth in allegations that the DPCI opened a case against Patricia Mashale. And then the second part, which is B. Please advise with regards to interventions made by the DPCI after apparent attempt to kill Warrant Officer Makhubo. And the letter reads, receipt of your letter dated the 24th of February 2025 is hereby acknowledged. It is also observed that the letter has been made public. We respectfully advise that the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, also known as the DPCI, will not discuss any matter reflecting the name of any person with a third party. It is hoped that this approach of ensuring that our work is performed without prejudicing, I don't know. It's Sunday, okay? My English bundles are very, very low. Without prejudicing. Why is that word refusing to come out? Let's try this one more time. It is hoped that this approach of ensuring that our work is performed without prejudicing anyone is appreciated. Yours sincerely, him. That is the letter. That is the letter. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Guningi, right? Guningi. So basically, in layman's English, the letter says, wait a minute. You sent us a letter. You sent us, the DPCI, a letter. And you wanted us to tell you if the allegations about Patricia Mashale are true. And then you also want to have interventions made with regards to an apparent attempt to kill Warrant Officer Makhubo. And then after you sent that letter, you then made it public. Those YouTubers, okay? You made that letter public. And then you want me to respond to you? That's not how it works over here at the DPCI. We refuse to comment. Basically, he said, no comment. And besides, you are who? Mary de Haas. Okay, Professor Mary de Haas, but you're asking me about Patricia Mashale and Warrant Officer Makhubo on whose behalf? Okay, on what authority are you speaking on their behalf for? So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe she needed to have an affidavit confirming that she can write on their, I don't know what the DPCI wanted. But it has been made public knowledge by the Sunday World. How do they know? Well, somebody told them, right? Somebody surely told them. So when you go straight to the source, third-party information, we know from Judge Rata, okay, third-party hearsay, don't count in court. It's kicked out. Well, selectively, whenever he wants, he lets in third party, but the other times he'll say, no third-party information. So basically, that's what the DPCI is saying, that no, we can't speak to you, you're a third party. So I don't know. Should Patricia Mashale write the letter herself and ask, can you confirm if there's any, investigations around my name? Is that what is expected? And then what's Warrant Officer Makhubo supposed to say? Hey, hi guys. Like, what's Warrant Officer Makhubo supposed to say? A case was opened, no fingerprints were taken, somebody armed tried to enter his house, not somebody like one person, like some bodies, plural, more than one person attempted to enter his house, but because a panic button was pressed by his son, thank goodness for his son's swift action to press that panic button, they left in a Toyota Corolla. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is a developing story. Thank you so much for watching. You already know I will catch you on my next upload. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. To you who is also watching and following the Jocelyn Smith case. Woo! Guningi over there. Guningi. And Jocelyn is still missing. The sad part is that there were these adults around her who failed the 6-year-old child. I hope she's returned safely, but not returned obviously to her mother. I hope that the social services will pick up and do a better job. Do a better job for Jocelyn. But you know what? I'm going to end it right here. I'll check you guys in the comment section. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching from outside the club, what are you waiting for? Please consider subscribing, because about 45% of you are watching the channel without subscribing. You're already enjoying the content. Just do me the honors and hit that subscription button. Thanks for watching. I will definitely catch you on my next upload. Bye. I'm Mzansi Unfiltered, checking out. Catch you on my next upload.
My lord, I'm indebted.
Yeah.
As the court pleases, my lord, I'm indebted.
Yeah.
If the grooves don't fit, acquit the 5 accused. Nisi has done a fantastic job proving there was no match.